Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm the Bento Buster and today, check this out, it's a mouthful. We're making honey glazed Dr. Pepper spare ribs in a wok. Say that 10 times. You finished? Okay, let's get started. Okay, the first thing to do is find a big pot that's big enough to hold all of your spare ribs. And I tell you what, I have a heap of spare ribs and I'm not sure they're all gonna fit in, but we'll see. Okay, well that's a relief, it's just big enough. So the next thing to do is fill it up with some water. I'm using hot water from my kettle. Next I'm going to bring the water to a simmer over high heat. And I'm going to let these guys simmer in there for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm doing this to clean the ribs and get rid of all of their impurities. AKA the scum. Such a horrible word. And when time's up, take them out and rinse them under some clean water. Next heat up some oil in your wok and toss in some brown sugar. And allow the sugar to cook in the oil for about 1 or 2 minutes until it turns into a kind of caramel. But be careful, don't overdo it because this will burn really quickly. Okay, here are those ribs again and they're looking pretty good because they're the stars of the show. So the next thing to do is dump them in the wok. Again, I am kind of pushing my luck with this large amount of ribs, but I guess they will kind of shrink. And now it's time to add all of those flavorful ingredients and those aromatics. In goes some hoisin sauce, some sake, some vinegar and some soy sauce. A couple of slices of fresh ginger, your good old mate the spring onion, and a couple of cloves of garlic, plus a few more things. For the full recipe, just check the description box below. Now you may have noticed that these ribs are pretty small, but they come like that from the supermarket and they suit this dish perfectly. Hang on, look up in the sky, is it a bird, is it a plane? No, it's our hero, Dr. Pepper. Now this is one of those drinks that you either love or hate, and for me, hey, I love Dr. Pepper. Now I want to make a nice hot bath for those ribs. So I'm going to pour in the whole can of Dr. Pepper, then top it up with some hot water. Now you want to cook these spare ribs in this aromatic bath until it reduces down into a sticky sauce. And at this point I'm going to pour in some liquid gold, that's right, honey. It's going to add some shine, some stickiness, and probably some antibacterial properties. Now get stuck in and give those ribs a good mix. You want them covered from head to toe in that sticky honey goodness. And at this point, I think we can say, mission accomplished. Now just look at those ribs, they are perfection. They're sweet, they're sticky, they're meaty, and they're sweet, and they're sticky, and they're meaty. Oh, and they're glistening in the sun in that sticky honey glaze. And these ribs really do deserve the Bento Buster's thumbs up. Now the question on everybody's lips is, what do they taste like? Well, let's find out and see. Now check out the color of the meat and how it's shrunk up, exposing the bone, making it perfect finger food. This type of dish would be perfect at parties, if I was ever invited to one. But that's the story of my life, always the bridesmaid and never the bride. I'm sorry, I went off track there. The ribs, right? The ribs. Oh yes, they're really good. No, it's okay. I'm just joking. Oh, the ribs. Oh, the ribs are good. They're the best things ever. And look how clean that bone is. You know what would really cheer me up? Some really naughty, sexy, funky, dirty ribs. Okay, hit it, B-roll. Unleash the green onion. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Green onion. So you cool cats out there, do you dig it? Hey, oh yeah, I know you dig it. Okay guys, I'm the Bento Buster and I am out of here. Before I go, you can check out my red Chuck Taylors and I'll see you next week. See you later guys.